welcome back, fierce leader of the Facebook group. So quick update I didn't do in the first part of this video is those videos that are originally posted on Facebook don't stay long on Facebook because of the policies, so it's 30 days on Facebook. But I created a playlist on my YouTube channel, on the Weaver Podcast YouTube channel, where you're going to be able to find all the videos in one playlist. And so you can save the playlist and listen to the video one after the other at your convenience, when you have time, when it's the most appropriate for you to listen to them. And so you can just find them easily there without them being deleted or anything. All right, so quick reminder, the Butterfly Effect Masterclass will happen this fall. If you have not done yet, the link to subscribe to the masterclass is in the description section that you can access. You just enter your email and you'll have all the information receiving in your inbox. All right, so let's see. One of the topic that I thought was important to discuss in this series of videos, which I renamed, by the way, 60 Days of Societal Deconditioning, because I feel it just creates so much reflection. We have to look at the way we do things, the way we've learned to do certain things, and then question ourselves, is that still appropriate for me to do that this way? Is that still who I'm becoming? And there is very, very much of things from a structure we evolved in, we grew up in, that we need to let go of. Very much of a conditioning to live in society that actually is changing, it's shifting, and we need to be aware of that. So one of the topics that I thought was actually relevant to bring in those videos was, if I have experiences in my life that are not pleasant, either I have a trouble with someone, or I have a health issue, or I have problem at work, then does that mean that I've made wrong decisions all along? For quite a time, I was thinking, well, if I'm making the right decision, if I'm making a line decision and have the right choice, then everything should be smooth. Not necessarily easy, but it should be smooth. It should be going in a flow. So I shouldn't experience resistance. I shouldn't experience fear. I shouldn't experience uncertainty. I shouldn't experience questions and deep reflection and figuring out in the end, what am I doing? And things should be crystal clear. I know where I'm going and I know the right path. If anything goes a little against that, then that means, well, maybe I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Maybe my relationship is not going great. Maybe my work is not the right one. Maybe whatever, ... And with the rise of personal development that has been going on for years now, we can have this tendency to question, well, if something is going a little wrong in my life, if there is like one area where it's kind of going a little off, then I guess I need to switch, I need to change, something is wrong, I need to fix it. And then we usually go more toward, I need to fix something in me, something is wrong with me. And what I came to see is that probably more often than not, it's not that everything we've done was the wrong thing, but we pivot. Maybe there is an experience we're having that requires us to change perspective, to gain more flexibility in the perspective shaping that we have. But because we've learned most of our life to see either it's right or it's wrong, you answered it right or you got it wrong, you did it right or you did it wrong, and we grow into that either or mindset. But then there is no room for the mistakes, there is no room for the learning, there is no room for a rainbow with different shade of different colors. And what I came to see is that life is pretty much a rainbow with different shades and different colors. And so when we start to see one area in our life is not doing as great as I wish it would, instead of immediately going into, well, then that must mean something, I must do something wrong. What is it? Then maybe it's, well, it maybe brings to light something I need to look close at, a little closer. Maybe I need to shift my perspective on that. Maybe there is an angle that I haven't seen yet. And sometimes, yes, sometimes you need to leave an environment, you need to leave a relationship, you need to adjust certain things with radical change, but it's not all the time. Sometimes it's just adding a little bit of something more. And for this, I really like, actually, I did for myself even this summer again, the wheel of life that we use in coaching, in life coaching, where you have different areas of your life. So career, love and family, or finances, environment, different things, fun and hobbies. And you kind of rate those areas to your level of satisfaction. And then you see which area is actually very low on your rating. And it gives you clues of what you need to put your attention on right now. But it's in a moment in time. It's not forever. It's not the one fixed recipe. It's just right now, in this time, at this point in your life. Maybe you need to focus more on social life. Maybe you need to focus more on fun activities. Maybe you need to focus more on family relationships. So doing that exercise is encouraging also the flexibility in there, in thinking, in seeing, in perception. We're not doing the either or. We're not doing the either I choose my career or I choose my family, or vice versa. It's doing a little bit of all of it. But it's cyclic. So maybe at this time today in your life, prioritizing your family is a little bit more important. But in 2 months, maybe prioritizing the big project you've just been given on at work is a little more important. And it's fluctuations. So this mindset of either I'm super successful or I'm completely failing, either it's my career or it's my family, I can't have both. We need to learn to be more flexible in our approach, to be more flexible in our mindset, in our perceptions, and see that we can work on all of it, but not at the same time. And various phases where we will need to prioritize maybe our marriage, phases where the kids are gonna be a priority, phases where my job is a priority because I just have this project, or phases where maybe taking care of my house is important, or the friends, and we need to learn to navigate with those phases. But what the phases are is up to you to discover. And therefore the necessity, the importance to look at different areas in your life on a regular basis. How satisfied you are with different areas. And look at it every 3 to 6 months and see, is that still true? Is that still actual, or do I need to adjust a little bit? Okay? I'll let you reflect on that. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget the butterfly effect. The link to sign up is in description of this video. So you have access directly to the link to get all the information. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.